Hi, I'm Subhash.
Hi, I am Jijo.
Okay, in the earlier video, we gave a very quick overview of what we could do for your business. Now, this is a detailed case study of how we help a CPA and the kind of tools and ready-made products that we can customize for you. So in the earlier video, you would have seen three services. How we work with clients. First, we understand you. We are not trying to we are not trying to sell you a particular product. We have an array of products based on your strength and your comfort level. You can pick and choose. So we understand your strength and we recommend products which ideally can work for you in your market. Very importantly, the second step that we told earlier, we have a suite of ready-made financial products which can work for any client, but it is your choice to pick up those clients. We build these assets and then we scale it up. So this is in the earlier slide that we spoke of how we work with the CPAs and accountants. Now, this is a case study where we get into the details and we give you a glimpse of what's the kind of white label products that we have. Now, this was the before of the CPA that we are talking of. Now, he was undifferentiated. Now, what's the big differentiation that you can have around a payroll service or a taxation service? There's no big differentiation. So this was, if you see on the left-hand side, this is what, like, we are a future-oriented company that wants to evolve. Now, this can be claimed by any CPA or an accountant. Now, this was the before, and now we're going to show you how we changed it into the after. Now, as we told earlier, we positioned this particular CPA as a fractional CFO because he could do that. He was qualified to do that, but he was not able to sell into clients. We developed new products which he was comfortable in selling, and that resulted in more revenue for him. Now, this is exactly what we did. This is the landing page that we built for him and the product that we suggested for him. So we built a product which we will show you later, which was called the hidden profit. Now, the hidden profit can work for any client. If you have an existing a taxation or a payroll service client, now this product can easily fit into any of those clients. You don't need to sometimes even fish for new clients. So this is what we had actually done. We showed him the entire suite of white label products that we had. He picked up a product of his choice. Then we built landing pages and email campaigns. We developed his case studies for him, and then we executed the campaign. Now, this is the way we work with CPAs and accountants, and we are able to confidently say this because unlike a typical marketing agency who doesn't have any knowledge of the finance stream, we have been working with CPAs across for a period of time, and we have good knowledge around financial systems and protocols. Now, that raises the question. So, what is the kind? If we are working with you, what is the suite of white label financial products that we have? We are going to show you a glimpse. This is not the entire suite, but typically, any chartered accountant or CPA would know that assets will create revenue, revenue will create profits, profit will create cash flow. Now, what we do is, this is a suite and a process that we have, but we will run it with you. You can understand where the CPA is with your client, and we go out and solve it. So it is actually performance-based. The client realizes the value, and nearly every client needs it. Now, this is one of the products that we have. The second is what we have. We call it the no-cost sales and profit jumpstart, where we have a suite of techniques and tools which we can deploy on the clients and actually increase their sales and profit. Now, you don't need to acquire new clients. So we can identify where are the leakages, where are the seepages, what is the small incremental stuff which can be done, which can increase the sales. Now, we have this suite which is ready-made with us. If you are working with us, we are ready to share that with you, and you can white label it. We are not going to sell it into the market because we are not CPAs and accountants, but we know this. We have been working with CPAs for a very long time. The other product is most of the clients face a struggle on sales. We have an array of sales improvement tools. Now, these are some sales improvement tools are like we need to spend some money, but there are some tools where we don't have to spend money. It is about joint ventures. It is about partnerships. So there's an array of tools. So if you are working with us, we will give you access. It's white label. You can sell it as your own product. And same way, I mean, if you want to increase the bottom line, I mean, how do you go about increasing the profit? I mean, without sometimes increasing the sales also. So we have again a full suite of tools and techniques where we can give it to you and you can white label it. We will work with you. You can be the friend of the client. We can be your backend. And this is the kind of result which, for this particular CPA that we did, a 32% increase in leads and a 63% increase in the revenue. We were able to get Gaurav a fractional CFO service. I mean, which is, I think, which he was not doing earlier. So that's courtesy us helping him. And we showed him the suite of products. He picked up what he was comfortable, and we built this entire business around him. So what are we talking of? If you, I mean, we would like to offer these services for you, and we are not saying that we have one product and you should be selling that. We have a suite. You can choose. You can see the entire suite. You can pick up what works for you and your clients. And how we do this is pretty simple. I mean, you can come into a meeting where it is not a meeting. It's a discussion where we understand you. You can understand us. And typically, what in India we charge the clients, again for the US market, we are not charging any clients. You can come in, we will show you the entire blueprint of how we will do it for you, and we charge you only for the time cost, the rest of the result. So if you're not getting the desired business, you're not paying us the performance fee, and we charge you only 20%, which is basic. Most of the times we find that CPAs and accountants need to build their basic assets and their selling systems. So that is the time, and the time cost is nothing when compared to the kind of revenue that you would be making in future. So that's the offer from us. If you're interested in us, go ahead and fix a meeting, and we'd be happy to meet you.